everyone, welcome back to Daily English Talk. I'm Harry.
And I'm Emma. It's so nice to be here with you today.
On this channel, we practice real-life English with simple, natural conversations.
We don't just teach vocabulary. We talk about real life, real feelings, and real stories.
And today, we're going to talk about something that quietly shapes your life, your successes.
Not just big trophies or perfect moments, but also the small wins that nobody sees and the private victories only you know about.
So take a deep breath and think about your own successes for a moment, big or small.
And let's start today's conversation about your successes in real-life English.
This cafe is getting more and more familiar, isn't it?
Yeah, it's starting to feel like our English corner in the city.
I like that idea. Our little corner for long conversations.
And a corner where we celebrate people's progress, not just their problems.
Speaking of progress, how are you feeling about your week?
Honestly, a bit tired, but also kind of proud.
Proud? I like that. What happened?
Not one big thing, just a few small things that felt like little successes.
Perfect, because that's exactly what we're talking about today.
Yes, successes. Not only the ones on paper, but the ones in your heart.
So let's talk about what success really means and how to talk about it in English.
And as you listen, think about your own successes, even the small ones from this week.
Proud? I like that. What happened?
Not one big thing, just a few small things that felt like little successes.
Perfect, because that's exactly what we're talking about today.
Yes, successes. Not only the ones on paper, but the ones in your heart.
So let's talk about what success really means and how to talk about it in English.
And as you listen, think about your own successes, even the small ones from this week.
So Emma, if I ask you, what does success mean to you? What's the first thing that comes to your mind?
In the past, I would have said good grades, a good job, and a good salary.
Classic answer.
Yeah, the perfect CV answer.
And now, has it changed?
A lot. Now, success feels more like living in a way that feels honest and peaceful for me.
I love that. What about you? What does success mean to you now? For me, success used to be about achievement.
Like ticking boxes?
Exactly. Finish this degree, get that promotion, reach this number.
Very measurable.
Very measurable and very stressful.
I can imagine.
These days, success feels more like, am I growing? Am I kind? Am I using my time in a way that feels meaningful?
That's beautiful.
In English, we can say, my idea of success has changed over time.
Or success for me is more about how I live than what I achieve.
You can also say, I used to think success was blank, but now I think it's blank.
That's a great sentence for our viewers to copy.
Do you remember a moment when you realized your definition of success was changing?
Yes, actually.
Tell me.
I was working really hard on a project. I finished it, it went well, people said good job, but I felt empty.
Ah, that feeling.
I realized I had done something successful on the outside, but it didn't make me feel alive on the inside.
In English, you could say, on paper, it was a success, but it didn't feel like one.
Exactly.
For me, it changed when I noticed I was more proud of helping someone than of getting a new title.
That's so true.
Like when a student says, your lesson helped me, that feels like a deeper success than a number in a report.
In English, you can say, helping people feels like a real success to me.
I like that. So for everyone watching, you can ask yourself, what feels like success for me now?
You can even write, success for me means, and then finish the sentence.
And it's okay if your answer is different from your family, your friends, or your culture.
In English, you can say, my idea of success is a bit different from other people's, and that's okay.
Let's talk about small successes, the tiny ones that are easy to ignore.
Yes, because we're so used to celebrating only the big, shiny things.
What's a small success you have this week?
Honestly, waking up on time 3 days in a row.
I love that.
It sounds simple, but it changed the energy of my mornings.
In English, you can say, it might sound small, but it was a big deal for me.
That's a great phrase.
Another small success for me was cooking at home instead of ordering fast food.
Nice. That's good for your health and your wallet.
Exactly. I felt proud for taking care of myself.
In English, you can say, I'm proud of myself for blank.
For example, I'm proud of myself for going for a walk instead of scrolling on my phone.
Or, I'm proud of myself for finishing that boring task.
Do you want to know a funny small success of mine?
Always.
I finally cleaned my desk.
Wow, that is a huge success.
It felt like it.
In English, you can say, it feels so good to finally blank.
It feels so good to finally clean my desk.
Or, it feels so good to finally send that email.
For our viewers, think about today or yesterday.
Was there one small thing you did that you could call a success?
Maybe you spoke English for 5 minutes.
Maybe you went to bed a bit earlier.
Maybe you said no to something that wasn't good for you.
Or you said yes to an opportunity that scared you a little.
You can say, one small success I had today was blank.
Or a tiny win for me this week was blank.
I like the phrase tiny win.
Me too. It sounds friendly and light.
Sometimes we wait for big success and forget that tiny wins build our life.
In English, we can say small steps add up over time.
So, one small success you had today, Emma?
Coming here even though I was tired, because I knew this conversation would be meaningful.
That makes me happy.
What about you?
For me, not checking my phone during breakfast.
That's a good one.
It helped me start the day calmer.
In English, you can say, it helped me start the day on a calmer note.
Nice phrase.
Our viewers can copy that one too.
Now, let's talk about the big kind of success.
Ah, the kind that goes on social media.
Exactly.
Promotions, new cars, perfect holidays, engagement photos.
Sometimes it feels like everyone else is winning all the time.
And we're just making coffee and doing laundry.
In English, you can say, it feels like everyone else is ahead of me.
Or, I feel like I'm falling behind.
Do you ever feel that way?
Yes, sometimes.
Me too.
But I try to remind myself that social media is a highlight reel.
Highlight reel is a good phrase.
It means you only see the best moments, not the whole story.
In English, you can say, social media only shows the highlights, not the hard parts.
Exactly.
Do you remember a time when you compared your success to someone else's and felt bad?
Yes.
What happened?
A friend of mine bought an apartment. I was happy for her, but also a little sad for myself.
That's very honest.
In English, you could say, I felt happy for her, but a bit disappointed in myself.
That mix of feelings is so human.
Yes, and it doesn't mean you're a bad person.
Sometimes we think success has one timeline.
Like, by 25, I should do this. By 30, I should do that.
But life is not a race.
In English, we can say, everyone has their own timeline.
You can also say, I'm learning to trust my own pace.
That's a lovely sentence.
When you see someone else's success now, what do you try to tell yourself?
I try to think, good for them and my time will come too.
In English, you can say, I'm happy for them and I'm also on my own journey.
That's a good balance.
For everyone watching, if you often compare yourself, you can practice saying,
I don't have to be at the same stage as everyone else.
or my path doesn't have to look like theirs.
These sentences can soften the pressure a little.
And then you can turn your attention back to your own progress.
Yes, and ask, what is one step I can take today toward my version of success?
Not someone else's version.
Your version.
Let's talk about inner successes, the ones inside you.
Yes, the kind you can't post a picture of.
For example, saying I'm sorry when it's hard.
Or asking for help when you usually try to do everything alone.
In English, you can say it was a big step for me.
Or it was a personal victory.
I like personal victory.
Me too. It shows that something is important for you even if other people don't understand.
What's a personal victory you've had in the last year?
I started to rest without feeling as guilty as before.
That is huge.
In English, you could say, learning to rest has been a big success for me.
For me, a personal victory was learning to speak kindly to myself.
That connects with our episode about stress.
Yes, instead of saying you're failing, I say you're learning.
In English, you can say, changing my self-talk is one of my biggest successes.
It doesn't show on Instagram, but it changes everything.
Absolutely.
Inner successes can also be things like,
I stayed calm in a situation that usually makes me angry.
or I communicated my needs clearly.
Or I didn't give up even when it was hard.
Our viewers can use the sentence, one quiet success for me is blank.
Or inside, I feel successful when blank.
I feel successful when I live according to my values.
I feel successful when I take care of my body and my mind.
Sometimes we wait for other people to tell us we're successful.
But we can also recognize our own progress.
In English, you can say, I'm starting to recognize my own progress.
Or, I may not be where I want to be, but I've come a long way.
That's such a powerful sentence.
I use it a lot.
To everyone watching, think of one inner success from the last year.
Maybe you healed from something difficult.
Maybe you left a situation that wasn't good for you.
Maybe you started therapy or opened up to a friend.
Those are all real successes, even if nobody gives you a certificate.
In English, you can say, it doesn't look impressive on the outside, but it changed me on the inside.
That's a sentence you can be proud to say.
Very proud.
Now, let's get practical. How can you talk about your successes in English without sounding arrogant?
Great question, because many people feel shy about this.
Yes, they think, I don't want to sound like I'm bragging.
Bragging means talking about yourself in a proud, annoying way.
So we need soft, natural phrases.
For example, you can say, I'm really happy about,
I'm really happy about how my presentation went.
or I'm quite proud of.
I'm quite proud of the project we finished last month.
You can also say, I was really pleased with.
I was really pleased with my exam results.
These phrases are honest, but not too strong.
Another nice phrase is, one thing that went well was,
For example, one thing that went well was my job interview.
or a recent success for me was.
A recent success for me was starting my morning routine.
Notice we're not saying, I'm amazing.
We're just describing what went well.
You can also add a little humility, like,
It wasn't perfect, but I'm proud of it.
it was challenging, but I'm glad I did it.
These sentences feel balanced and sincere.
Emma, can you give us 3 example sentences about your own successes?
Sure. A recent success for me was finishing a big project on time.
Nice.
I'm quite proud of how I handled a difficult conversation.
Very good.
It wasn't perfect, but I'm happy with my progress in exercising regularly.
Those are great examples. I'll try 3 too.
Go for it.
One thing that went well this year was improving my sleep habits.
Love that.
I'm really happy about the feedback I got from my students.
So wholesome.
It was challenging, but I'm proud that I kept going with my long-term project.
Perfect.
Our viewers can use the same structures with their own stories.
Yes, you don't need to invent new grammar, just change a few words.
You can pause the video and repeat, a recent success for me was.
And then say it again with your own words.
Also, when someone asks in English, how's everything going?
You can say, pretty well, actually.
For example, pretty well, actually. I just passed my driving test.
Or, pretty well, I recently finished a course I'd been putting off.
Putting off means delaying something.
Yes, avoiding it again and again.
So sharing a success can be simple and natural.
You don't have to sound like a superhero.
You just tell the truth about what went well.
That's it.
Now, what about other people's successes?
Yes, how do we celebrate them in English?
When a friend tells you, I got the job, what could you say?
You can say, that's amazing, congratulations.
Or, I'm so happy for you.
Or, you worked hard for this, you deserve it.
Those are beautiful sentences.
If someone says, I passed my exam, you can say, well done, I'm really proud of you.
Or, that's such great news.
Or, you must feel so relieved.
Relieved means you feel the pressure go down.
Yes, like, finally, it's done.
When someone shares a small success, we can still celebrate it.
For example, I finally went to the gym today.
You can say, "Nice, that's a great step."
Or, good for you, keep going.
In English, you can also say, "I'm inspired by you."
That's a very kind thing to say.
Now, what about when someone congratulates you?
Many learners only say thank you and then feel awkward.
Yes, or they say, "No, it's nothing," and push the compliment away.
In English, it's okay to accept the compliment.
For example, if someone says, "Congratulations on your promotion,"
You can reply, thank you, that means a lot.
or "Thank you, I really appreciate it."
Or, thanks, I'm really happy about it.
If you want to be humble, you can add, "I had a lot of support."
Or, it was a team effort.
When someone says, "I'm proud of you,"
You can reply, thank you, I'm proud of myself too.
that might feel strange at first, but it's healthy.
Yes, it shows self-respect, not arrogance.
For everyone watching, you can practice this mini dialogue.
A says, congratulations, that's amazing.
B says, "Thank you, I really appreciate it."
Simple, natural, and warm.
Another useful phrase is, "I'm glad it went well."
For example, thank you, I'm glad the presentation went well.
These phrases help you feel more confident in social situations.
And they allow you to enjoy your own successes, not hide from them.
We've talked a lot about success, but we should also mention failure.
Yes, because success and failure are like two neighbors.
Exactly. You can't have one without ever meeting the other.
In English, we can say failure is part of the process.
How do you feel about failure these days?
Less scared than before.
Why?
Because I realize that every success I'm proud of has a lot of small failures behind it.
That's so true.
In English, you can say, I'm starting to see failure as feedback.
Feedback, not a final judgment.
Exactly.
For example, if I try a new project and it doesn't work,
I can say, it didn't go as planned, but I learned a lot.
or "It wasn't a success, but it showed me what I need to improve."
Those sentences are very useful.
Our relationship with success becomes softer when we accept failure as a teacher.
Yes, when we stop thinking, if I fail, I'm worthless.
In English, you can say, "My results don't define my value."
Or, I'm more than my achievements.
That's a sentence I want everyone to remember.
Me too.
When you look at your own life, Emma, what are you secretly proud of, even if the outside result wasn't perfect?
Good question. I'm secretly proud of the times I tried something new, even when I was afraid.
That's beautiful.
In English, I could say, I didn't do it perfectly, but I'm proud that I tried.
For me, I'm proud of sticking with long-term habits even after I break them.
Yes, coming back again and again.
I might say, "I've failed many times, but I keep coming back," and that's a success too.
That's such a comforting idea.
I hope our viewers can feel that comfort.
You can use this sentence. I didn't reach all my goals, but I still made progress.
Or even when things don't work out, I'm learning something.
If you talk to yourself like this, success and failure both become part of your growth, not a war inside your head.
And that, to me, is one of the biggest successes of all. So that was our conversation about successes.
We talked about how your idea of success can change over time.
We talked about tiny wins, personal victories, and the quiet successes that nobody sees.
And we also talked about social pressure, comparison, and finding your own definition of success.
We shared real English phrases to talk about your achievements without bragging.
And phrases to celebrate other people's successes and accept compliments with confidence.
Remember, success is not only about big moments or perfect results.
It's also about growth, honesty, and how you treat yourself and other people.
Your life is more than a list of achievements.
And you are more than your CV, your bank account, or your likes on social media.
Your successes can be small, quiet, and deeply personal.
And they still matter.
For a little homework, we'd love to hear from you in the comments.
You can write 3 sentences in English. One small success I had this week was,
One personal victory I'm proud of is...
in the future, I want to feel successful when...
You can write in English first and then in your own language if you like.
It doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be honest.
If this lesson helped you, please give the video a like.
And don't forget to subscribe to Daily English Talk so you don't miss the next lessons.
You can also share this video with a friend who needs a gentle reminder that they are doing better than they think.
Thank you so much for spending your time and energy with us today.
We are Harry and Emma, and we're happy to be part of your English journey.
Take care of your mind, your body, and your heart, not just your goals and your to-do list.
We are sending you a quiet, proud smile for every success you've had, even the small ones.
See you in another lesson soon. Bye for now.